Because it was appropriate. That's why. Here, let me mute it. There we go. Let me mute it over here too, because I'm done with it.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time. We're going.
Oh no.
Go in there and say hi.
I didn't like.
Your mic's hot. We're on.
I know, but you didn't tell me.
We're ready.
You're
not at 0 out of 50.
Yet.
It's at 0 out of 50. I'm not gonna roll over the 36 extra. We went over the old one. This is the new one. These are my fingers. Hello. I can do this. I probably should have had a sock puppet ready so we could do this. Yeah, it was extra. That's why we get a bonus nanapeepums. Okay, we're going to the place. If you guys see the toilet, by the way, remind me I need to turn off the camera so that Heidi tells me. Of course you roll over. Well, then I'll just set the sub goal at 36 out of 86. Would that make you feel happier, Gabby? Would you like that?
Which side is mine? I'm hoping this one.
Oh yeah,
wait.
Let's get this out of here. Today's stream features a vacuum sealed camera controller. And let me get the vacuum sealer out of here. And a dress. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm in a dress. Hang on. Get out of the way.
I don't know where the camera is. I don't understand.
There, we did a curtsy. Okay, get back up. Come on, that was great, right?
No, I don't understand what happened.
Wait. Do the stairs. Hang on. We'll be right back. We gotta go in the basement.
No, I don't want to. No.
Okay, no, I'm done. That's it. That's the end of it. Hot fish shirt. She is in the hot fish shirt. So all I did was basically get stuff out. Yeah, you be on this side. You be on this side. That'll work better. I got some stuff out, but we didn't really start doing any of the prep stuff yet because there's kind of a lot. It's beef Wellington.
That's what we're doing on stream. That's why.
Yeah, it's cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only thing, rocking the dress. I'm on it. Yeah, I'll put this over here so I get to it too. I'm on it. I started rendering a little bit of the fat in the pan here because we'll need that later. That's the only thing I started doing. I have that on super low. It's just the trimmings from the meat, and I have the meat chilling. You can probably pull that out now. Now we'll let it stay in there for a minute.
Why?
Oh, yeah, I gotta pay attention because you guys can mostly see what I'm doing with my hands here. We want it to chill because if the meat's cooler, that'll help assure that it doesn't overcook. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was definitely drippings on there. You see these dark spots? You guys might not be able to see that, but there's dark spots here. We accidentally dripped a little bit of water off of the mushrooms. That contains some spores that put it on the croissant.
This shadow is not just it's not a shadow.
And this, yeah, it's not just a shadow. So yeah, does the audio and everything sound good so far? How are you looking, Heidi?
That's how I always look.
That's how she always looks.
And that's how I always feel. So
I'm gonna have sous chef Heidi do some carrots. She loves when you touch stuff to her face. Do you want to peel the carrots for me into the garbage over there?
Yeah, I tried to move it and then you moved it back.
You can pull it over off camera somewhere. I don't know where.
I had it right here.
Yeah, put it right here. That's great. That's perfect. The first thing I'm going to start with is going to be the mushrooms in the grease over here. I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
Oops.
Carousel. There you go. I like carousel. I'm just doing basic portobellos. I washed them off. I like doing duck cells. I really should know how to say that. For literally my favorite thing that I make a couple times a year. But I like doing duck cells. I'm pretty sure it's duck cells. Hey Google, how do you say duck cells? Is that a viable question?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that, but I found something related. Do you want to know what are duck cells?
No.
Yes.
How many parasites did you murder for those? Hey, these come from regular... Hey, would eating parasite be vegan? How likely is it that it makes you hungry? Pretty likely, I would say. Medium likely. I'm no... What is it? Hotisserie? The French, meat chefs?
We looked this up the other day.
Yeah.
But I don't
Doesn't mean I remember. But I really do like beef Wellington. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, it's something that's similar to rotisserie, but not that.
Yeah.
Rotissiere or something?
Yeah, I think it was Hotissiere. Gabby probably know.
And I'm just making stuff up.
But I don't know if, French high cuisine is a common household thing either. It's a zombie insect. Yeah, it's more like a cordyceps thing than it is like a mushroom that grew sentience thing. Yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, I like doing duck cells instead of pate. Boy, I really should just look it up
Because you don't like liver.
because I don't like liver. That's the thing. I like that they can hear you. You know how nice that's gonna be? We've got a really great headset set up for next time too. So when Heidi wants to do the peanut gallery, I'm gonna make her do it audibly.
It's not like I ever want to, though. It's just like that I always just have something to say.
She doesn't want. They can hear it. They can hear it this time. That's great. I might repeat Heidi a little bit more than is necessary. I should have put
Yeah.
googly eyes on the camera. Then I would like looking at it. I really fucked up. But your mom is a great cook. That, honestly, like if I had to pick between like
What? Oh,
any specific parenting thing, like, oh, I wish my mom like was nicer to me, or oh, I wish my mom was a better person, or oh, I wish my mom was a better cook, hands down better cook.
Wait, so what did your mom cook for you when she
Nothing.
did? No, but when she did, like, what's one thing you remember?
I honestly don't think she ever cooked.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
Didn't mean to
maybe like
make it
macaroni
bad.
and cheese style stuff, but
Like
all
a
that would have
box?
been when I was a baby, like when I was like less than 5. I am going to
Wait, what am
step
I
out for
doing
one
with
sec.
these?
You're just that's it. You're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have them cut off like this much. Oh, let me show you. Sorry, I'm bad with the hand cam. Cut off like this much, and then have the large part, and then we'll use those for the glaze a little later. We're gonna take a
Oops.
short trip
Oops,
over
I
here,
didn't listen.
back to the computer area, so I can do this. Okay, this guy has a severe accent. I want to know how to say it. Why are these a minute long videos? Duck cells. I was on it. I was on it, you guys.
Wow, homemade bread.
Made bread. What am I missing? Oh, I wanted to
That
leave the
Gabby
vines on
eats
so they'd be cute.
hasn't eaten store-bought bread for 3 years, or hasn't bought
Nice.
it.
Doesn't cook a lot of
Wait,
French
what?
specialties,
Am
but
I
she's
bad at
great.
reading? This is
Yeah.
how it feels to be you? Is that why you're bad at reading?
Can you leave some of those on the vine? I was gonna roast them on the vine because they look
Why
really nice
didn't
on the
you
plate.
tell me? I'm trying to be helpful.
I did. You ignored me.
Do we have more?
Yeah, you ruined it. That's fine. They're fine. We got a couple on the vine. We got a couple off the vine. It's fine. She didn't ruin it.
I ruined it a little.
Jacob and Hot Fist. Yeah, so Jacob's day was okay. Hot Fist had a
Yeah, that's
Be
right.
the bunny. No sprouts on the potatoes. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, nice
here,
nice freshy bags.
Can I show her?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Boom, there we go.
Look, it's a baby potato.
All right, so those are definitely rendered good. I'm gonna be really bad at doing this with the hand cam here. So let me get those out of there. Why don't I have tongs ready?
Can you put this away since we never used it?
Yeah. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm awkwardly digging for tongs over here. Are you kidding? Where's every tong?
Usually we hang the tongs. I think they're drying.
Yeah, they're on the drying rack. Okay, hang on. Let me get them. Get some tongs. All right, now cut.
You should
that
pull
much.
your skirt down.
Pull my skirt down.
Yeah, it's like sticking out a little.
Yeah, I'm not good at this. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, the dress was a sub goal. I don't remember exactly how we got on doing it in a dress.
You probably just did it yourself.
No, I think the Beat Saber, it was Beat Saber, but it had to be in a dress. And I was like, well, we should also have an alternative option. So I'm putting those over there just for later. I'll toss them in my, what I call my meat garbage, which is just the dumpster in my freezer of all the stuff that's going to go into the stock. So I'm going to start heating up the mushrooms here.
We're missing yellow tomatoes.
That's okay. Mushrooms have a ton of friggin' water in them, so that's what I want to start with here. Because we need the duck cells before we can really do anything else. I don't need to turn the oven on yet. That's just going to make it hot as hell in here. And then I'm going to start on the shallots. I'm going to have Heidi do the garlic.
All of it?
Yeah, might as well. We use a little bit in almost everything. There's no such thing as too much garlic. If anybody tells you the opposite, they are wrong.
We put like 5 cloves of garlic in every dish, minimum.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat whole roasted garlic. I don't care. I don't have rules.
Yeah.
Oh, let me make sure I do this good on the camera. I saw this on some stupid cooking YouTube thing, but, you know, shallots have a lot of sections, but doing it with onions works extremely well. It works fine with shallots too, but leave the root on. Cut through the root. Peel off your outer shell, and if you leave the root there, this isn't necessary for this recipe at all. but I'm still gonna show it to you at least with the first one because it's one of those things that it's so obvious, and the second I saw it, I was like, why the hell do I not know that? Oh, I really liked when the cutting board was clean for 1 second.
You can always wipe it, you know.
And then do like this, cut through it. Like that. Not all the way to the root, but down pretty far. And then you just go across like this. And you can dice super easily without losing it or having it slide apart on you or fall down like it likes to do. It's one of those things that you see it and you're like, how the hell have I not been doing this my whole life? But since all of this is going to get ground into a paste, we don't have to do any of that shit.
Oh yeah, Gabby, that's actually a good idea because Jacob really likes
Clean
hot tubs. Hot tub.
I like chicken tacos. The pointy hand at the camera looks like soy jack memes. My hands look like soy jack memes. These are the hands of a man. Fully clothed hot tub stream. We could make that happen. We could make fully clothed hot tub stream happen. I have a bathtub though. I don't have a hot tub. But I think you can rent like blow up hot tubs. So I could rent a blow up hot tub for the living room. I'm gonna point with the knife. That's gonna happen for the living room, and then do like a shrink wrapped game controller and play video games in it. And then I could sell the bathwater. I could do a giveaway for the bathwater. Oh, gamer boy bathwater. You could stream from my hot tub. You got pretty good internet at your house too. That'd be kind of fun. We'd have to do it in a suit. It'd have to be more than fully clothed though. We'd want to do like full suit hot tub stream.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds hilarious. All right, cutting shallots. How you doing tonight, Gandhi? Yeah, it works less good with shallots when you get one of those like full compartments like that, where it's just
For what?
not listening.
What?
Because sometimes the shallots kind of like they do like this, where you have a piece that's not a part of the whole thing. Like an onion is one bulb. Shallots are like.
Can you start the sentence from the beginning?
What?
Because I don't know what you just said. That's why I said what.
I don't know what I just said either.
Then don't.
Well, she's making this so much worse, you guys.
Why don't you know what you said?
By the way, I watched what?
Something
5
about
minutes?
something about shallot compartments.
Grill and play video games all at once. The cooking hot tub video game stream. We will hit all metas at the same time. ASMR construction noises. Yeah, we'd want to do like an ear licking thing at the same time, yeah. Are construction noises on meta, or that's just the most offensive ASMR you can think of? Wrong answers only. Yeah, we watched about 5 minutes of a cooking stream, and I pulled up one other one earlier today of some lady waiting for a fucking cake to cool off, and it was just like, you guys are bad at this, but we're gonna be worse. So
What did she talk about when she was waiting?
I don't know, just like stupid stuff. Like when she was literally being like, "Oh yeah, the cake's gonna be cool in like 5 minutes," and I was like, "Okay, I'm over it. I'm fully over it." Well, that one's a little dusty in there. We're gonna take an extra layer. Oh, you can't see it. I'm gonna be pretty bad at the hands. You can try and tell me, but I won't see chat right away.
It looks okay.
Yeah, we have a view over here of the stream.
Yeah.
And chat, and then we have chat up here, and then I have chat back here too. That's the most awkward way to point a camera ever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, these
ASMR construction noises and ear licking 24 hours. The best stream. These are starting to cook down a little bit here. Let me grab the old wooden pusher. Yeah, there's just so much goddamn water in these two that they're really gonna take their time to cook down. We're gonna turn it up a lot more. We're really not gonna scald because there's a lot of water to get out of them. I want to do portobellas. Because I haven't used portobellas for anything in a while. And portobello, table mushroom, your typical white button mushroom, exact same goddamn mushroom.
That's one of your favorite fun facts.
Yeah. One of your favorite fun facts.
It's true, you tell everyone.
Well, I like mushrooms. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a mycologist. Sold your vacuum today? It was only collecting dust. Gabby, you're very ready to be old. This shallot, a little squishy. Smells fine. I don't like it though. I'm
What?
junking
What's
it.
wrong?
One of the shallots smelled a little funny. I'm
Yeah,
pushing her
these
down.
garlics, I'm having to take the inside thingy out.
Okay. Oven cooked mushrooms with garlic and onion with garlic onion butter. We
That's
rendered a
nice.
little bit of the dry aged fat. I don't think we'll be doing too much butter. I don't have a problem with butter. I have a tendency to be a little evasive with dairy generally though, just because I'm lactose intolerant. And it's not like I don't like dairy, I just don't want my ass to explode. Get off of there. I'm trying to save some of the shallot.
Probably took me longer than expected.
I might toss an onion in here too. Oh, I only have yellow onions though. Kind of wish I had a white onion. That's
Why
okay.
are yellow ones too sweet?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yellow.
We'll see though. We really don't need too much. And the portobellos they're 70% water. They're gonna cook down to almost nothing. I have cheap prep gloves and then nice nitrile gloves. Don't use them. I use them if I need them, but I don't use them regularly.
What do
Onion
you want?
racist. I'm 80. I'm 80. Okay. All right. So then we're gonna take some of these from Heidi. There we go. And toss them in
You just
here.
want me to leave them whole?
Those ones you can. What were we doing for the other ones? Oh, the other ones are gonna go with the carrots. Yeah, you can cut them up real fine. It's root piece. Cut the last bits off of here. Okay. And no harm in putting the shallots in now. They don't mind getting a little wet before they start getting a little caramelized.
Chaos.
Chaos. OnionRacist.com. I mean, they all have their use. I really don't want I don't want my sauce to be my duck cells to be overwhelming for the dry aged meat. I really want it to stand on its own. The only real like adulteration besides just the mushroom and the shallots is gonna be Worcestershire. Oh, that's another reason
Ketchup?
not to do onion. It's because I don't want onion in my eyeballs.
Yeah. I could do the onion.
I mean, if you do it, I'll go play your level, but I'm gonna whine the whole time. Heidi will still be cooking, so you'll see her on one of the cameras.
I don't even know what the next step is.
The next step is, do you remember what I told you to do with the carrots?
I told you I didn't hear it. It was like cut it here and then something.
I think you guys heard it. You guys heard it. She just likes to lie.
I'm not lying. Okay.
Yeah, cut about a long finger's worth off, like that much.
Okay, yes.
And then for the bigger piece, halve it.
Like this way?
Yeah. Careful with your fingers
and then
in case
what?
it slips.
Like
That's
what
it.
are you doing with these?
That's the whole thing. We're gonna glaze them.
This one looks like it should be in thirds.
Okay. If it feels like it should be in thirds, go for it. Yeah. She's doing it. She's doing the thing. These are gonna take a minute here. We could go full cooking show and be like, so that's how you make duck cells, and then pull out the duck cells we made previously. I do have some in the freezer. We'll let this cook down though. This won't take too long at all.
We need to sharpen these knives again.
You sharpen the knives. Are those tomatoes arranged by gradient? Yeah. See, Heidi really likes to say she's not autistic.
I said that we needed yellow ones and we don't have them.
Carefully arrange the tomatoes by gradient. So
yeah, I moved this one here for a second and felt wrong.
But yeah, as you can see very clearly here, I mean, like, look, there's orangish yellow ones right in the middle. She went for it. She's not totally aware of it, but she went for it.
Gosh. This knife sucks.
I do. I don't think we'll need the peeler anymore, so I'm gonna get that out of here. We might need the tongs again. Yeah, we're doing one of the pieces here in Crisanto, cheap ass fucking Pillsbury Crisanto. It honestly works really great. And then we're gonna do one in the more traditional puff pastry, but it is pre-made puff pastry dough. I'm not gonna make fucking pastry dough. Sociopath behavior. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna make rough puff even pastry.
Wow.
I used to be a baker for a long time. I could if I had to. I'm not gonna do it.
You
Oh,
could
hey,
what?
we have down here. This is my
Oh my gosh! Don't cause like everything to fall.
like 3-year-old master stock. We're gonna use a little bit of that in the glaze for the um potatoes, which I guess we could start with. I am going to very lazily microwave the potatoes. That is a great way to start if we're frying them anyway.
These are actually
That's
one of
gonna let
your
us get.
favorite. I mean, one of your best ways that you cook potatoes.
Yeah, you guys hear that? This is the way to do it. This is one of the best ways to start cooking a potato if you're reworking it anyway. Microwaving and then mashing, I never feel like works great.
Why, like boiling's way better for mash?
Taste test at the end is the plan. Yeah, we're gonna eat. I have another camera scene set up. We clean the living room for it. We have a whole plan for tasting it, and then you get to watch me cut it and
A
put it in my mouth,
whole
and we'll
plan?
talk about it. Yeah, we have a whole plan. There's something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah. Here's what we can do too. Is I have 2 steaks here for the Wellingtons, and then I have this little tiny piece of tenderloin that cut from the inside of the porterhouse, the small end, and there wasn't much to go on, you know. So we're gonna cook this up. We're gonna eat it, and we're gonna make fun of Heidi for having a sad palate. That'll give something to do for a minute here too. What do you?
How are they gonna know?
How are they gonna know? So let's get the old stove lit here. And there we go. We got the little tiny cast iron going here.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Should I go pick anything from our things?
I don't think we'll really need any herbs. Oh, you know what? Yeah, go pick a little bit of tarragon. Yeah, go pick a little bit of tarragon. I think that'll go really nice with the carrots.
Okay.
Tarragon, and I think that'll be enough. Okay. Yeah, just tarragon.
Okay.
Okay, so we got this pan heating up here. I'm gonna just wipe out some of the old fat that's in there. I think that actually was from another dry aged steak, so it's not gonna ruin the flavor. We're gonna do that. We just have this little tiny piece of tenderloin that we're just gonna eat. Kind of lean into the cooking stream here. We're just gonna put a little salt. Yeah, I could salt it and let it rest for 20 minutes, yada yada. Meh. It'll be fine. We're gonna cook it right away. It's a pretty small piece, so we're gonna flatten it out just a little bit there. Oh, you can't see that. Just a little bit. Potatoes are cooking. These are cooking, taking their time, but starting to get there.
Oops.
All right, Heidi is grabbing a little bit of tarragon from our garden.
I brought the things.
The shears.
I ended up
Starting
also
to get hungry
picking.
as fuck. Hungry fuck. Nice.
I picked chives, even though you didn't tell me.
Oh yeah, we can put a little bit of chives on top of the potatoes. Oh no, we can put a little bit of chives in the
Sauce?
glaze that I was gonna make for the potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of my favorite liquids to put on stuff. It is an excellent like savory enhancer. Worcestershire is an excellent liquid. Malt vinegar also goes a long way, but cooking liquids are a thing I'm kind of a big fan of. I've almost always got a huge pile right above the stove.
Honestly, I don't even know, like...
Oh, vermouth is really great, too. We'll maybe toss a little bit of vermouth in here, too. I think that would work really well with what we're going for.
Smells really good.
Sound is not very good. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it, are we picking up too much cooking noise? Is that what you're saying? Or is it just really low quality? Let's toss the steak on here. Let's actually give it a little oil.
Does that help you find... Is it because you're talking so loud that it's...
Am I? There's a weird echo. It's definitely low quality. Yeah, we are using kind of cheap headsets. Well, we're using expensive headsets, but they're more for phone calls than anything else. There's a weird echo. Weird echo. Oh, Heidi's headset is also picking me up.
I just said that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry I'm so loud.
You can just mute me.
No, it's okay. I like hearing you.
Yeah, but people probably don't like hearing two of you.
No, that'll happen. Yeah, there might be a little bit of weird echo sometimes.
Sometimes? Keep talking.
Keep talking. All right, put this on there.
Hmm.
I just want a little bit of weight on top of it to keep it pretty even on there. We're just doing a really, really, really lazy quick cook of a uh 60-day. I like being able to hear Heidi's voice too. Yeah, me too. Really lazy cook of a 60-day tenderloin. But at least nobody's gonna dip it in ketchup. There's that at least. If she tries to dip it in ketchup, I will kill her live on stream with one of these knives. There are rules, Heidi. All right, potatoes are done.
As long as I have, like, I don't know, water, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I had one explode because I did not poke them. All right. I'm gonna go pretty light on this. Oh, I sous vide the steaks as well. For about 2 hours at 131 degrees Fahrenheit. Just to render the fat a little bit, get some of the fat rendered before I cut them down. That we did off stream too. We're not gonna do that on stream. Hungry fuck. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ketchup. Mayo has its use, but yeah, I don't use it very often. I don't put mayo on meat generally. I might have it on a crappy sandwich, but I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise.
I like Japanese mayo on things lately.
These are coming along here. Starting to darken up a little bit. The high setting is starting to catch up with us now that a lot of the water's gone. We're getting a little bit of darkening on some of the mushroom pieces that are face down. And we're starting to get a little bit of caramelization on the shallot. So we'll be able to start grinding this up pretty soon. So I am going to turn the oven on. I think we usually do around 400 for Wellington. I think that's a good place to start.
Wait, what are you gonna do when the meat's cooking?
What do you mean?
Because you said you didn't want to be that lady.
Oh, right, yeah. We'll do the potatoes and carrots then.
Should I slow down?
No, it's fine that they're prepped. And they'll be fine to sit for a minute too. Rice salad with tuna and mustard is peak. Yeah, I like mustard a lot. Usually I'll use a little bit of mustard
Rice salad?
in Wellington
Oh, yeah, I get it.
duck cells. But I don't want to lose the steak of the flavor of the steak at all. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would put ketchup on steak or even A1.
I do
I like
sometimes.
it really depends on variety generally, but I really like little tomatoes as a garnish for this kind of thing. Heidi likes them a lot salted too.
I like tomatoes on a vine. I like small tomatoes more, like this size.
I like smaller and cherry and like little sweet tomatoes a lot for salads. But I don't like them so much for like savory pasta dishes.
Yeah,
For pasta dishes, Romas and larger tomatoes, and I really like
that makes sense. I just like
what are those
tomatoes.
brown tomatoes?
Uh,
Kamados. The Kamado variety of tomatoes
Yeah.
are really nice on basically everything. So salad, but doesn't use lettuce. Yeah, we got some of those over here. We're big on noodle salads in America. Pretty much, if you serve it cold, we think it's a salad. The classic salad for me is the Caesar salad. Hey! Thanks a lot for the gift subs.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it. I don't know who's doing the anonymous gift subs, but that's very nice. I really appreciate that.
Nocturnal
Anonymous is back. There's no crowd control coins this time.
Anonymous user gifted a tier 1.
Okay, I really hope we didn't overdo the steak there. I forgot about it for a minute.
your laptop is off.
Looks pretty good. Ooh, is it? Uh-oh. Wiggle the mouse. Oops, yeah.
Got it.
Okay, we're back. My laptop turned off for a sec. Oh, and this camera here, this one, might cut out once in a while. That's okay.
Did you plan dessert or no?
Winster, Nocturnal Sakai, thanks a lot. Or I guess welcome. Thanks, Anonymous. Did I plan what?
Dessert.
No. She asked if I planned dessert.
I
did not.
I should have brought my donuts.
I'm not going to let it rest because I'm impatient. Looks okay. We cooked one side a lot more than the other, but it looks pretty good. There you go. Put that in your mouth.
Oh, it's too hot.
This is a mildly abused 60-day tenderloin. Yeah, it's gonna cut out a little bit. Oh, come on, so nice. I was a little, mm, I was a little
Well,
concerned with 60 days. I did 30 days for my first dry aged steak. I was a little worried that 60 days would be a little too cheesy for me because a lot of people compared it to blue cheese. But I really don't think that it has a blue cheese like flavor at all. It has a really nutty, deep and earthy flavor is what I would say. Can you hand me a bite? Yeah, here, come get it.
well,
Here, here, open wide. Just kidding.
it tastes good. Is that mine?
Yeah, pretty nice. And surprisingly, with the dry aged steak being a little drier, just generally too, without resting it, we really didn't lose much drippings, which is pretty cool. But yeah,
Mm.
I did open wide good. Um, yeah, there isn't too much I can do about the camera cutting out. That is just gonna happen. Yeah, I would say, if you have fridge space for it, those Umai dry bags you can get on Amazon are a really good investment for really simple dry aging at home. And I like the whole process enough that I really think that I might actually invest in building a fridge for dry aging generally. I think that would be a lot of fun. Maybe even get a little side. Oh God, that tastes good. Get a little side hustle going, doing that.
What if we moved this down a little?
I'm gonna turn this down.
Would
If we move what down?
it detect you less? Or no?
No, it would just make you a lot quieter. We might be able to
Oh.
change the noise gating on yours though. I'll see if we can do that quick here. While the
I mean-
shallots and mushrooms cool down. The
Okay.
battery for my tit camera here just got caught on the wall coming over here. That's why it shook really bad.
Are you giving them that view of your legs right now?
Yeah. The leg view. These are my legs. I exercise them. Sports. Okay. Heidi also abandoned her station. We are going to adjust the noise gate on Heidi's microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, so
put-
you guys are still hearing me? You guys are still hearing me a little bit. Heidi, can you speak now?
I'm speaking now. Can you hear Jacob?
Does Heidi sound normal right now? Heidi foot, yeah. There's Heidi's legs. Ugh. Did you guys hear Heidi speaking normally just now? Or did it sound weird?
I'm speaking normally right now.
Well, chat's got a bit of a delay, it seems like. Hot dough, it honestly sounds fine. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm hungry.
Cells. Heidi's hungry, so she's eating Cheerios.
Wow. I
Wow.
wasn't expecting you.
She
do
wasn't
that.
expecting me to do the full lean, because this is what we're doing for aiming it. We're doing this. Ooh, All right. These blackened up a little bit. Look really nice. I'm really happy with the caramelization on the shallots in there too. We're definitely a little mushroom heavier than shallot, but I don't think that's going to be a problem either.
What else can I eat?
Okay, so we're going to just pop them in here. Is this too hot? No, it's only a little warm. Actually, let's grab the tongs too here. Okay.
Are you checking your camera? I can watch your camera.
Oh no, I was checking chat to see if I was missing stuff. That is the only thing that's a little inconvenient with the phone here. Is I can see a view of the camera output, but I can't see a view of chat. And overlaying chat on a camera app would actually be a pretty smart thing for Twitch to have.
I feel like I'm like stressed out watching you do this.
Why?
Because you always make such a big mess.
I don't make a big mess. I'm making a regular mess. Yeah, see, you guys like that? Got him.
What, regular mess?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
ask you a question.
can you get the sock on from over there?
The what?
Sock on? Sock on, she's not.
I'm not gonna answer, you dumb.
I was really hoping we'd get it there, but we didn't get it.
Someone did that the other day in our
You're gonna blend it. Yeah, we're gonna run it through the food processor here, and make a nice little paste out of it. I have a really little tiny KitchenAid food processor that was pretty cheap, and it's really nice. We're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil, and this dumb thing on the top here drizzles the oil in for you. It's very cool. Okay, and then let's add a little bit of the stock too. The master stock will be a nice savory flavor. So I'm just gonna grab 2 cubes of this. I add all my bones and mushroom scraps and a couple other things into bags in the freezer.
Wait, we put the mushroom scraps in there? I feel like I've never done that.
Hey, Dolphin Laugh, how you doing? My nickname is Massive Mess. Yeah, you don't even. We'll have a competition one day. We'll have to send pictures because you would not believe how much mess I can naturally make in this kitchen.
It's horrible.
It's
It doesn't
horrible.
even make sense.
It makes sense. You just don't like it.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, that's looking pretty pasty. We are going to add a little bit of salt. We're going to add a little bit of this mushroom powder here.
Look, there's like random like heart-shaped ones. Did you know that? Do they do that on
this?
purpose?
Probably. Yeah, it looks pretty intentional. We're adding a little bit of powdered mushroom here. It's just like a spice, real similar to MSG you can get at Asian stores. It's really,
I didn't
really
know
nice.
that.
DGR stream title. Try not to. Ugh. Potentially not family friendly. Good God. Well, hopefully somebody gets a clip of him telling somebody to fuck off. That would make me very happy. I would not love DGR, but I would hate him less. It is. It's very messy. And that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I think that's pretty good. All right. Now we have this slimy mess here.
I need a bowl, or is that the bowl?
Nah, can stay in here. I don't even know if I need that bowl for anything. So, fun part here. I'm gonna wipe this off so that it's pretty dry. Can you get me, Heidi, a little bit of flour? You can just use the scoop that's in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna dry this off, wipe it down a little bit. Man, this cutting board was pure white and clean, and we have gotten some weird stains on it real quick here.
Now what color is it, like brown?
It's the portobello spores is what it is.
Is it brown?
Brown?
Gray. It's gray. Oh, it's gray.
Grayish black. Portobello spores are grayish black. That's one of the ways that you identify wild mushrooms if you're having a little trouble, is taking a spore print, which is where you guys might have done it in school, but you just leave the mushroom on a colored piece of paper, usually either black or just regular white paper overnight.
Wait, what?
And then the spores will drop, and it can help you differentiate different types of mushrooms. That's a thing. Now we'll grab the meat. Oop, there it is. Yeah, this is basically the whole thing. All beef Wellington is a nice piece of steak. Oh, we should sear that quick, too. We should sear the shit out of it. We did sous vide it, but there's no harm in searing it, so we're going to do that.
Anything else I can do right now, or can I grab the stool?
Let me get them ready for searing. I should have thought of that a minute ago. Yeah, you can grab the stool. Heidi's going to grab a stool and sit and just be the peanut gallery.
Well, I can
really
help
good.
when you need help.
It's pretty easy to make, but if you're not kind of paying attention, it's really easy to overcook the steak. We chilled the steaks, and I actually should have seared them and then chilled them again, but we're gonna sear them just hot as shit, really fast here, and then we're gonna cake them in duxelles and bake. And one of the reasons why I really love doing this super cheap croissant is not only is it really nice on there, get that off of there. But it seems to cook up a little faster than puff pastry, so it makes it a lot easier to make sure you don't undercook your pastry and don't overcook your steak. So we're just going to put a little flour on here so these are easier to work with. As a baker for years and years. But I am way too goddamn lazy to make fucking rough puff or any type of pastry dough. I like bread. I'll make bread once in a while.
I mean, you always hear in the British baking show, they're always like, It's dumb. You might as well just buy it.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's the
know.
general consensus. You don't need to make pastry dough. It's a
Yeah.
fucking hassle. And the puff pastry dough you can buy I don't even know who makes it, but the really cheap stuff in the store, man, it's great. It's great stuff. Yeah, it's worth trying once, so you understand like the lamination process and what you're going through with it, and exactly how it works. But it is hard.
Gulp.
Yeah, sous vide's often used as a verb for that type of water bath preparation. I really like doing it though. It's just pasteurizing meat, so you don't have to cook it hot. Then you just get a good quick sear on it, which is what we're gonna do. We got the burners going hard here. So we're gonna pop the steaks on there real quick. I'm not gonna salt them because there's a good amount of salt in the duck cells. So we're just gonna add a little bit of oil here, so there's some of that in there for it. Would really like that to be hotter, faster. Okay, yeah, it's bubbling. And then we're gonna pop this guy on top there. Let me grab a mitt because even just spinning on there for a minute, the handle got pretty hot. We turned off the wrong burner. Somebody just put me down. Starting to feel a little dumb here. You're French. Yeah, you know, it's just under vacuum, right? You know it.
We tried eggs
fancy over
once,
here.
right? Or we were gonna, but we didn't.
Yeah, it's super complicated, honey. It sucks. So yeah, we messed around a little bit with sous vide eggs, but it was no matter how carefully you target your temperature, it's really hard to get cooked. You just pretty much can't get cooked whites without slightly gelled yolks, and so the ideal thing is still the really quick boil. Is a measured heat so that you can cool it before the yolks cook. Yep. All right. I'm gonna put these on here next to the Wellington so that they would roast up nice.
I'm sitting here trying to think like
We'll put them in the cast iron.
about dessert.
Yeah, think about dessert. We have more puff pastry if you want to use that, and we also have some more croissants over there if you want to use that too. There's some good options. And then while we're waiting, we're gonna do the potatoes next, and we'll use the cast iron for that. So let's get that a little warm again. Get it light. There we go. Then we got a little banana towel down there. We're gonna get that a little warm, and we're gonna just really lazily deglaze the stuff that's in there with a little bit of vermouth.
The camera is actually pretty decent. Like it's at the right angle where I see what you're doing.
Yeah, it's been working pretty good. Let me turn that way back down here. That's got to be more than enough sear on these guys. That little cast iron guy didn't do too good, but that's better than nothing. We'll give him a quick flip.
What were the two options?
We'll give him a quick flip there.
Or do you mean that this whole cast iron sucks a little?
Yeah, the little cast iron pan really loses heat really fast. I should have used the large one, but I wanted to save the crap that was on there for the sauce.
Yeah.
So it was just bad choices all around. I want to get those off of there before they get any too much cooking on them, though. So we'll just do that. And then let me grab a mitt again. I want to taste it too. Yeah, that's the thing that really seemed nuts to me about Cooking Stream. I love cooking. I like talking about cooking. I like cooking.
Yeah, me too.
I don't mind watching some cooking shows. I like Alton Brown. Here we got what they often call bag juice. This is just the drippings from the sous vide that we're going to add in there too. They're going to congeal a little bit, yeah, because there's some proteins in there. It's going to look a little weird. It'll be pretty tasty. Okay. And then, yeah, we're just going to leave that on real low. We're going to come back to this. Yeah, we'll scrape that into something else, and we're going to use that with the potatoes.
Need something right now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to get that little bowl there and scrape it in there.
The bottom one?
Yeah. We're going to just pat some of the oil off of the
And scrape
off of the
what?
steaks up here. Scrape the contents of this into there.
Okay, that thing's kind of.
Yeah, you'll want to use a glove too. Gonna give Heidi a glove there. I know you guys can hear, but I'm gonna keep accidentally narrating because I'm really used to you not being able to hear.
Hmm.
Okay. Looks like we didn't get too deep there, so I think this will still be pretty good. We just really don't want we don't want too much cooking to the steak to occur because we just kind of want the outside to cook and the steak to warm up. So this, we're just gonna smear on one side. And then plop it on there.
It's so heavy.
And then we're going to smear some more on top.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good. Smear a little more on top here.
Leave it on or?
You can turn it off now. And putting a little more on the sides. Heidi's sitting. It's her favorite sport. It's her favorite part of streaming. And then we're going to do the same thing for the croissant dough one. Smear a little bit of this on here. And give me meat.com. Yeah, I work for a meat distributor in the area. So I get a really, really exceedingly reasonable price on meat, which, especially with the way things are going with just food prices generally, really, really helps out a lot.
Oops. Oh, I can check the shelf.
That's also why dry aging could be a pretty fun little side hustle because I have low price access to it, which means I can have really reasonable margins and really reasonable prices if I ever do want to dig into it. But doing it in a way that won't get me in trouble will be tough. So we have a little bit of extra duck cells. You can put this on toast or you can freeze it. I've used like year-old duck cells on these things and it's great. You don't have to completely coat it. You just want it in there. It'll get hot and move around in there on its own too.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually watched you do this.
Well, now you'll have it and it'll be on YouTube so you can look back on it.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're just going to seal these up. I'm going to do it really, really lazily. I'm just going to pinch the edges together around the meat pretty tight, and then I'm going to just trim the ends because I don't care. But if you want to do it a little bit more precisely, that's definitely an option. But the more you work the pastry dough, the more thin spots you're going to have and the more potential for tears you're going to have, which is why I do not mind doing it this way at all. Cut these off, and then we're going to flatten everything up, and this will end up being the bottom. Okay. There are a lot of ways. I'm sure there's fancy technique for doing this really nicely. I don't care.
I kind of want to learn.
Well,
Like,
go
I feel
learn.
like I'd probably enjoy that part.
I'm not here to be the chefiest chef. No mustard. No, I'm skipping mustard with the dry aged meat. I really don't want I feel like mustard will overwhelm some of the nutty and earthy tones in the aged meat, and I don't want that. So I'm skipping the mustard. We may put a little bit in the sauce on the potatoes to just have it on the palate. Now that's on there pretty good. Oh, there's really, really ugly seam on the bottom from the puff pastry, but I don't think that'll be a problem. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to poke some little vent holes in here so the steam can escape. Some people like to cut really pretty vent holes and stuff like that. I don't care. We might do some gentle scoring over it after. Or we might do, here, we'll mess with some of the leftover dough after. We have less dough than I would have liked for the croissant, but I have extra croissant dough, which we may end up using.
So wait, one of them is in pastry dough and the other one's in croissant?
Yes. Yeah, I did this the other day just to sort of use up some steak and to test out. And I had a croissant can that was out for like a day, and I wanted to see if it was still good and use it. If it was still good. This is such an ugly scene.
Didn't we like buy croissants because we wanted to do some kind of experiment that we ended up not?
I don't remember. I don't remember why we got the croissant dough. But it ended up working out so nice for Beef Wellington that I wanted to try it side by side with pastry here because it honestly seems like this is the answer. The croissant dough also cooks up really fast. We're just going to let this one be really ugly.
I don't know why I'm getting sleepy.
I don't want to work it so hard. We could do an espresso for you. Oh, we have a big mess over there, actually. Reminds you how you seal traditional Romanian food. Boop. We're gonna give that guy some little vent holes too. And then yeah, let's do some little scores here. Do a little bit of scoring. It's a cooking stream. You guys are here to look at food. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow there. Cooking with Sarge. How you doing, bud?
Thank you.
Not the best scoring. I don't care. We did a little gentle, nice score. So those are pretty much ready to go in. Oh, if you're doing this for the first time, I would also really recommend after you sear the steak, pop it in the freezer for 20 minutes. That can really, really help make sure that you don't lose too much time on it. We're gonna pop them in the oven now. After my island gets out of the way. So we're just gonna pop them in there on metal. Oh god damn, on metal racks. But for the love of God, don't forget this.
What would you almost forget?
Grease the rack.
Oh, this thing, I hate washing this.
I hate washing this.
That's like the worst thing.
A little bit of grease on the rack will really help make sure that you don't take apart the bottom of your Wellington later.
Yeah.
And let's do a little egg wash too. Can you get me another one of these quick?
Oh, like just the bowl, you
Yeah.
mean?
We're gonna brush a little bit of egg wash on the top there. And those all over France. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like the worst part. Like, who the hell wants to watch somebody do all this cooking and then not get to eat it at the end? Like, all you're gonna want is beef Wellington, and you're not gonna get it.
That's why usually when you like watch this kind of stuff, you like have your own food in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, if this makes you guys want to cook Wellington, friggin' send me pictures when you do it. It's a really, really nice meal. You kind of get you get a really nice, really simple carb infusion with a steak. And I bet a fine chef would probably argue like, oh, wrapping a dry aged steak in pastry is covering up something very nice, blah blah blah. But I think it's a really nice way to complement something really nice. I like fine cuisine. I like fine cooking. I don't think really fancy plating is crazy important.
I think it's nice to do sometimes.
And I do think that some of the like weird trends in high cuisine are completely batshit insane. Like if you guys saw any of those pictures, I will drink some water, of that friggin' weird Michelin star place. That was, yeah, I hate small portions too. That's a big part of it. I don't mind multi-course, but small portions is stupid. That Michelin star place where that fucking guy made a pair of lips for the guest to kiss food out of his mouth.
What are you saying?
It was a literal thing. I'll send you the blog article.
What do you mean made lips?
He made plaster castings of his own mouth in a small cup like this, right?
Oh.
That had lips on it, and then he put this like foamed dish in it, and then you were supposed to lick it out of the chef's mouth, basically, out of these castings of his mouth. It was horrifying. It's a Michelin star restaurant, okay? So that tells you what you need to know. No. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of small portions either. I'm okay with a small dessert. So I'm just putting these little tomatoes on here. Heidi really likes salted roasted tomatoes.
Yes.
So we're just gonna toss them in the oven on the dry aged thing. They'll make a nice garnish too, and they'll be good with everything else. So we toss those in there too. That'll all probably take about 20 minutes, but I'm gonna do 15 on the timer here. And then is it start?
What are these triangles for again? Oh, for fun, right? For me to have fun
Yeah,
with?
you can do whatever you want with those. So we did that. What about corn? No corn. Oh yeah, what about water, right?
Google.
And then before we move on here, let's do one of these horrible things that literally never turns out. We're gonna stretch out a piece of this, and then we're gonna tear off stretched pieces like this. Oop. Oh yeah, this is like folded over itself too. It should be fine. This is a really lazy thing that's probably not going to turn out, but we're going to do it because if it does turn out, it'll make a nice garnish. We will promptly throw out like all good garnishes. We'll do that. I'm going to roll out a piece of this. There we go. We got a stick. We're going to wrap it in the fragments that we grabbed before. Like this. You got an idea what I'm doing here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying
Pause
to
the
make...
video now and try to guess what I'm making. Are you back? Did you guess flour? Good guess. It's a really crappy
I thought there'd be more
Rose.
guides about like different ways to. There's actually not.
Yeah, you got to wing it. That's what we're doing. We're winging it. I don't have a recipe up on any of these screens. I've made this a lot, and we're more or less winging it. Mummy, you guessed wrong. You don't get the prize. And we're just gonna pop that. Oh, actually, let's dunk this quick in the egg wash. That should help all the pieces seal together nicely. And then we'll let that drip off for just a sec. Then we'll pop that in here. Right on there. That'll cook a little faster than the rest of it. It's gonna get pretty brown, but it's meant to just be a garnish. Oh, you know what I should have done? I really should have made a channel point reward for throw something at Heidi. But you know what?
No, that's me.
Gift the flour to Heidi. What are you drinking? Did you make coffee?
I made tea.
Oh, you made tea.
The chai tea that I like.
Oh, the little quickie chai tea? Cool. Okay, so we took care of that. I'm just going to wipe up some of the stuff on this cutting board here. I don't know if we're really going to need it again, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make
So,
this.
let's do the carrots first. So I'm going to move the large pan over here. We're going to put the carrots over here. And for carrots, we really want something that is sweet and savory, I think. We have them cut into sticks. We could have just used friggin' baby carrots, but I want to do full-size adult carrots. I'm going to pop them in here. There we go. Carrots. Hooray, they're orange. Cheeser, throw cheese at her. I don't have any cheese.
No, don't throw anything at me.
I'm cheese-free, sir.
Are you looking for cheese? Don't.
We don't have any cheese. We're out of cheese. We don't have any cheese. See?
Wow.
Was that worth it? Was that worth all the lead up? Hey, Acronel, how you doing? Yeah, we're finally doing the cooking stream. It won by 4 votes. Yeah, I don't have a ton of cheese. I'm lactose intolerant. I really love Asiago and Asiago Fresca. And that and Parmesan is usually all I have. Oh, and really, really low calorie cheese. Okay. We don't actually need these to get too hot before we start doing anything here.
Here,
So
throw
let's
this in
do.
there. Throw this in there.
Throw this in there. Heidi made this. It appears to be a poop emoji. So we'll throw that in there too. Just a little poop emoji. Looks like we might have missed a spot there. Oh yeah, let's let you guys see. Might have missed a spot there with the egg wash, but that's okay. Esports. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this. A little garlic for these guys. A little salt. And then we'll do we're gonna do a little Worcestershire. You guys will notice a theme. That theme is I put Worcestershire on everything. That's a theme in all of my meals. And we're gonna do a little bit of white cooking wine. It's just really, really cheap. It doesn't even say what it is, but
Okay.
yeah, it just smells like a simple sweet white wine. It's really, really cheap stuff that's just for this kind of thing. And we are also going to grab some cheap malt vinegar and put a little bit of that in there too.
It smells nice. I want to eat it, and
Yeah.
I don't even like carrots.
It should be nice. And then we're going to just let that steam for a little bit. Then we're going to reduce it. And then we'll add a little bit of honey. I think I have buckwheat honey over here. I do. So we'll do that. Oh, I stepped on my dress. I'm good at this. Yeah, I thought the dress thing would be funny. Not for any weird rights or being mean or anything reason. But just ooh, you made liver and onions. How old are you, sir? Yeah, I really like cheese. I have lactose pills. Oh, they're not in here, but I have them. I'm not a fan of liver. I just find the texture and the flavor really undesirable. But yeah, you do you. If you like it, you like it.
Look.
Heidi made tiny poop emojis. Oh, a pair of little tiny poop emojis. Hey, the focus on that camera is pretty good. That
It's
looks
called
not bad.
a mini crescent swirl.
Mini crescent swirl. Yeah. Oh, this other one's actually way too close to that. Oops. Hopefully it doesn't touch it and mess with it. If it does, we'll blame it on Heidi. Make her eat that half. So for the smashed potatoes, we microwave them. We let them cool off for a little while, and then you just grab a flat roller or anything flat.
Wait, can I try?
Give them a little squish
Wait,
so
I
they
wanna
pop
do it.
out a little
I wanna
like
do
that.
it.
Heidi wants to do it too. Yeah, just so they crack open, so you get some of the whites out. But you don't want to crush it or pulverize it down into a paste. Like, we're leaving these really thick. You're really just doing like,
Oops, did I smash mine too small?
no. Let me see if I can get it from the side. You're really just doing like, as soon as it starts to break, a little more, and then you're good. So that's it. So we're just gonna crack these for now
Ball crusher.
because we're not gonna cook these for a minute.
Yeah, this and then that one time you made the potato and the waffle thing.
I'm thinking crush ball. I'm cheating nice, thanks. Drop that in the Discord too, so I remember to pull it up later, if you would. Liver and onions is good. Hey, if you like it, maybe my taste will change. Oh, this is the one that exploded.
I mean, like,
Maybe my taste will change when I get older, but
you probably just need it, like, to cook it in ways that make it taste.
yeah, I guess the only place I've ever had or seen it prepared was a Perkins restaurant in America. Then they, I'm sure, were very low quality on the liver.
Okay, what should I make next? Look, these turned out nicer.
It turned out pretty nice, yeah. I'll go put them in there. But put them on the bottom. There, we're out of room there. Okay, so we squished all these to get them ready. Actually, I think we're done with that. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this too. We probably have a decent cook on these guys now. Let me see. They're sticks, so yeah, that's pretty good. So we're going to reduce what's in there, and then we're going to add a little bit of honey, and I think they'll just be pretty good like that. We might need a little salt. I don't think we salted it. You hear me through Heidi again. Not arranged by gradient. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. We, well, me and Heidi have different flavors of autism. Mine takes the form mostly of being mean to people who shock me or come out of nowhere, or are nice to me. It's mine. Yeah, that's enough salt. That tastes good. Heidi's still having some fun with the croissants over here. Is this tarragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now's probably a pretty good time to add the tarragon. I haven't ever worked with fresh tarragon before in my life, but it smells like dried tarragon. It smells really nice. We're going to pop it in there now. I'm not sure if it's something I should finish the dish with or something I want to do either a fat or alcohol extraction with, but we're going to find out, I guess. Yeah, that makes a big difference too in the flavors that you get. The best way to bring out tomatoes, in my opinion, is a little bit of alcohol and fat when you're cooking them. You know, roast them or do whatever you do with them, and then yeah, cook them with wine or liquor.
What?
With tomatoes, like saute them with wine or liquor before you drain them or whatever, or mill them for tomato sauce. And a little bit of fat in there too, and that'll really help you get all the flavor out. That's really really
Oops,
nice.
This one's ugly.
It's a little ugly. Yep. No ideas for dessert, huh?
Donuts from my fridge
Donuts
at
from
home.
my fridge. Oh, okay. We
I
reduced
couldn't
that
think
pretty
of
good.
anything. Plus,
So
we don't have like heavy whipping cream here or anything,
we're gonna just add a little honey,
so I can't really make anything quick.
and that should be all they need to be really nice. Then we're just gonna cover them up and put them off to the side. Okay.
Oops.
Oh yeah, fucking great. That's great.
Ah.
And if you saw that, I think you can see that, right? Yeah, you probably saw that. That lid was very hot, and I dropped it right away.
Oh, that's
Beef
fast.
bourguignon is famously cooked with wine. I'm not super familiar with that.
Okay, these are really ugly.
So I'm just putting that last burner back there on low, very low to keep the carrots warm.
I'm gonna go back to the swirlies because they were cuter.
Oh, and I'm almost starting my wood spoon on fire here. We're going to do the potatoes in this mess here. So we're done with the honey. I'll move that too. Drink some water. I am on it. This one's for Heidi. Heidi, drink your tea. Drink your tea. Do it on camera. Do it for the people.
That one was for the people.
For the people. She's exceptionally bad about drinking water. I put, I think these are 50
I'm
ounces.
a little better.
Usually put 2 of these in me a day. And I pee every 45 minutes, almost without fail.
Doesn't that make you sad?
It's a little annoying. I'm holding urine in right now.
Me too.
Me. I'm the people. You're the people. All right, so we are going to take some more avocado oil, and we are going to get a good layer on the bottom. This is something where you want enough hot oil to bubble up. The pan's pretty dirty, so we might get a little bit of smoke from that, but I do kind of want that to really bubble up a little bit around the potatoes, which helps you really get a nice, like, golden brown coating on them. And then while we're waiting for that, I'm going to grab a paper plate, boop, and a bunch of paper towel to put the potatoes on to dry them off a little bit. Sports, because they're going to be really oily. Sports. Avocado oil, if you will. I will. I'll allow it. I'm currently cooking my armpits a little bit, as you can see. Getting some of that nice oily air in there. Actually, I really feel like the weird evaporation, like the oily smegma you get on your walls from cooking oils. You don't get too much of that with avocado oil. It's really the oil to be.
I'm gonna try this
Okay.
instead of
Let's take a look at our meat here. Oh yeah, as you can see here, the one in the croissantto is pretty much ready to go. Puff pastry, it's taking its time. Taking its sweet ass time.
It looks like it's getting brown.
It's getting there. It's starting to brown. That puff pastry might have been a little old too. It looks a little sad. Smells like a Wednesday. Okay, so we got the meat thermometer. We're gonna take a peek at our meat temps too.
Oh hey, don't forget the rest of that garlic, whatever you were using.
Oh yeah, potatoes. But I'm gonna do that with the sauce.
Ah, okay.
Wow, meat is at 142 and 117. We must have gotten a bad poke on the first one.
Is that okay? What do you want it at? This.
Oh yeah, puff pastry just grumping at me. Yeah, seems like that one's a little warmer too. So we are going to do something very cruel to one of these dry aged steaks, and we're gonna cook the hell out of it.
With these.
Yeah, we can do that.
What? Is there no more space?
Yeah, there's space. We'll make some space.
Why just
All
you
right.
told me to play with it.
Yeah, play with it. We'll put them in there.
I got it.
Yeah, you can get it. Heidi's gonna pick that up for me. I've got a little cooling rack that we're gonna put the first Wellington on, the good Wellington, if you will. That is going to be a little tough to get off of there cleanly since the other one's still on the rack, and they are not cooking identically.
Is it like your oven or?
No, it's just the croissant dough versus the
right.
pastry.
So which one's which?
Oh, please be nice to me.
Be nice.
I'm gonna pull that whole thing out of there, and then we'll go.
Gloves?
Oh, okay. Yeah, puff pastry is looking a little sad and underdone.
Oh,
So,
it's kind of nice to see the difference, though.
We're gonna try and remove this one gently. Don't stick, you fucker. Oh, don't stick, you fucker.
Maybe if you let it cool.
Yeah, but I want to get the other one back in the oven. Okay, we're gonna try and get the other one back in the oven.
It looks like it's coming off more easily.
Now, if I was smart, what I would have done here, no, I can't see the Discord at all. If I was smart, I would have put these on 2 separate trays so we wouldn't have to deal with this at all.
I'll hold it. Yay! Good job.
Oh, we lost some of the bottom there. Okay,
why don't you
so we're
flip
gonna
it
take
under?
this one, and we're gonna put this one on just here. I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, it lost a little bit of duck cells, but I think that'll be just fine. That's on there good. We'll give that another minute or two. This one looks great over here.
And we're just gonna let it cool.
Yeah, we'll let it cool for now. Yeah, the croissant dough is a little tiny bit stickier, but they're coming off, so it'll probably come off.
Is it not? Is it like
Ah, there we
necessary
go.
to?
Yeah, the croissant dough swelled into the bottom there. So I would probably say also, if you're doing croissant dough, do something with bigger holes, like this one.
Does it have to be like on it? Can't you just put it on like parchment paper? Or what if you did the parchment paper and on top
If you
of the,
don't put it on a rack, you're not gonna cook your dough through all the way on the inside.
even if you put the parchment paper on top of the rack, that it's easier to pull
You
off?
might be able to do that, yeah. Might be worth a shot. Yeah, we're racking up the bottom a little bit here. I'm sorry, very fancy steak for what is about to happen to you. Oh, nope. Okay. Looks okay.
Yay!
As long as the judges don't flip it over, they'll never know our shame. All right. Wash your hands and spray Heidi with water. Unfortunately, you're
Hey,
American.
the heat looks high.
There's nothing we can do.
Smoky.
Oh, yeah, it's getting a little smoky. Okay, let's get the potatoes in there. Why don't you rack up your things here?
Should I spray it?
No, it's not really necessary with the buttery dough. Okay, we're gonna drop these in here. We're just popping the potatoes in the oil. Oof. Oof,
Oh.
splashy. This would be a good time to wear gloves. Oh, or to do it with the tongs like a grown-up. That's way smarter. I worked in a kitchen for long enough, too, before my current career, that I just think that I'll be fine. Yeah, that's way hotter than necessary. Yeah, this will get us a nice crispy layer on the potatoes, and then
Okay.
we're going to make a nice little sauce to go on them. Pop it in there.
Right here?
Sure. Don't hit that guy. She bopped it.
That guy's taking up all the space
Here,
in the oven.
hang on.
It's fine. This is really just trash.
This is Heidi. Tongue on hot oil? Nope. No channel point reward for that. Here, pop them over here. Yeah, and with the puff pastry dough being pretty slow there, this would be a good point where I would normally switch on the broiler, but I don't have a broiler in my oven. It's underneath it.
Sad broiler.
Yeah, .com.
What could you even like make in there?
The-
Like chicken wings? That's like the only thing that would fit.
The rose came out very sad. Heidi's poop emoji pear came out pretty nice.
Yeah, it's cute. Is yours or mine?
Potatoes are just about ready
I think
to be
I made
flipped over a
this too.
bit. Now, you don't see too much of what's happening there, but they get crispy on the inside a little bit, and get crispy on the outside too. You don't see it, but you'll taste it. You'll hear it. Really nice way to prepare potatoes with those little ones that you find everywhere these days, and it's really easy. Just microwave it and then friggin' cook it in oil. It's the American way. Take something kind of healthy and get it all oily.
Yeah. Just get a better view of your potatoes. Fix your potato view. There we go.
Hot. I'm also trying not to burn myself. That's why I'm being extra bad with the camera.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay. It's always off center. Yeah, I am bad at it.
Yeah, one day he'll be good, but not today.
Yeah, maybe if we pivot to being a fancy cooking stream people, then we'll do it.
I do want to try to set it up.
Gift us up for shot of avocado oil. No. You can keep your gifts. Carrots are doing okay, too. We don't mind the steam. Let's take a look at how this guy's doing.
Doing all. Hey, he's dripping.
Yeah, okay. Time for that one to come out. Yeah, so croissant dough, the answer. Ow.
Is the answer you said?
Yeah.
Is it because they have to be used at different temperatures, or?
Oh, we are shredding the bottom there. Oh, you poor guy. We're not going to show you the bottom. He'll
That's
just
the sad
assume
boy.
it's there. And it's looking like the tomatoes are looking pretty good too, but we'll give them another few minutes.
Show them in the camera.
This is a
'Cause it's
spatula.
hard to see.
All right. If you drink a shot of avocado oil, I'm gifting a sub. Wow, 2 gift subs? Oh, you guys are gross. Oh, you guys are gross. All right, hang on.
Oh, you're gross.
Here's my shot cups.
Yeah, we like.
I swear I have shot glasses. 2 gift subs. It's almost $10. Oh, I have one over here for the vermouth. We got a little shock up here. We're gonna do a standard 1 ounce shot. So that'll be half of that there. It's your standard shot
Oh,
right there. Here we go.
I
I hate you. Oh, God.
don't throw up on me.
Oh,
Are you okay?
oh,
Do you need something?
oh. Hypnotize. How you doing? Thanks
Oh,
thanks for the
honey.
gift subs.
Yay, honey.
I'm not doing that again. Yeah, that was rough.
Gabby gifted a tier 1 sub to honey_the_bunny.
I have no idea how
This is your
people do
first
shots of
big sub
oil.
on the channel.
That's disgusting. Oh, I don't even like chewing on the fat from like a nice like New York strip. I can't imagine why anyone would want to do that. Honey, welcome. You now have access to some really stupid emojis. Hypnotize, how you doing tonight? Doug. Oh, well, that was one of the guys doing the Mario. Hey, Gandhi, thanks a lot for doing the gift sub there. Berschwiedweezer, hey, welcome. Berschwiedweezer. Where's my Germans when I need them?
Yeah.
That was gross. Yeah, somebody was doing that. Somebody was doing oil pulls in that multiplayer Breath of the Wild mod. It was gross. Okay. Potatoes are looking pretty done. We're just gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn off the carrots too. We're pretty much done here. So we're gonna be eating pretty soon. So I'm just gonna get these off of here. We'll cut one in half so you can see it.
Potato.
But yeah, you don't get
but I
too
kinda
much
want
penetration,
those
but
with
you get these
ketchup.
really nice crispy bits. And then the tops and bottoms get really nice and crispy too, and it's just really good. It's simple, but it's really nice. So we're gonna grab this here, just a paper plate, and pop our potato pels on there.
Don't forget that I can help you.
Okay, these
Need help.
clearly didn't get flipped. That's okay. Yeah, I think 2 or 3 of them on the side here didn't get flipped. We'll grab those last. Yeah, Heidi's reminding me not to forget she can help. I have a tendency to... Oh, that one's gone forever. I have a tendency to just solo main everything. And then get frustrated and overwhelmed.
Yeah, you sound overwhelmed.
Oh, no, I'm not overwhelmed now. I'm doing good. You should be able to see my heart rate. What's it at?
It's not on there. Oh, it is.
82.
82.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. Especially for moving around in a hot kitchen. His doctor advised him to do it, and he got used to it. I have trouble believing that. The Wellington looks a bit suspect. Yeah. So the one with the frozen puff pastry is looking pretty sad. This one's not looking too bad.
It made some progress.
No, unfortunately, we just
You can't put it
gave
back
us a lot of
in,
trouble. No, we're gonna overcook the steak.
and that's most important, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna dump this oil out here, and grab this guy here. I'm gonna dump this. A little bit of oil in there will be okay. We're gonna grab this crap from before. That's just our bag juice from the steak. Oh, that pan is still very hot. The oil misled me. We're gonna grab a couple of these of my master stock cubes here. It's mostly beef. You guys can't see it. I'm kind of wrenching on it because they have frozen together. There we go. It's mostly beef. It's about 2 years old. I refresh it about once a month. I'm gonna do that. Oh, and you know what'll make it really nice? Go really nice on those potatoes too. Fry it in oil. That'll crisp it. Yeah, getting crispy now. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. We could probably try and fry it a little bit, but I feel like we lost enough of the bottom that it might just make it even more sad. We're gonna have one good Wellington and one sad Wellington. All right, so we're gonna just melt these down a little bit. Oh, flash a little on the camera.
Don't forget about the garlic.
Oh yeah, give me that. Now I need the garlic and the chives. We're gonna add a little garlic, little chives to the sauce we're putting on the potatoes. And it's just the bag juice, and the deglazed garbage from what did we do first? From whatever we did first in the pan here.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, from the mushrooms and the shallots. Oh yeah, and that's what'll be a little nice in here. So we may as well add a little duxelle in too. Gonna be a nice gritty sauce.
Can I eat this potato?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why
Eat a
it's
piece
there?
of it. I'm gonna dip some in the sauce over here too.
Oh, it's for that.
Yeah. I got a little bit of potato here. Okay. And we'll add a little bit of liquid, I think. Get it to a sauce consistency. Might need a little bit more salt too. Oh no, that's really nice. That's super nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, not a moment too soon to be wrapping up here because I'm starting to get really goddamn sweaty. We're just gonna grab a little water. We really don't need much. It's a bit pasty anyway, just from the duxelles. But that's okay. Pasty's not bad for potatoes. Oh, speaking of which, let's grab this crap out of here too. Oh yeah, those tomatoes look pretty nice.
Ooh, nice and wrinkly.
Nice and wrinkly. Nice and wrinkly. She's definitely dating an older guy. All right. And Heidi's little leftover garbage came out pretty nice
My
too.
cute leftover
Like my
garbage.
brain. You source your ingredients locally where possible. I source my ingredients from local grocery stores. My meat comes from a very local meat distributor.
It'd be nice if we could go to like the farmers market more, but we just don't because you stream usually. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't love Walmart, ethically, but at the end of the day, I'll go there when I need stuff.
I just wish we had arugula.
Right. I grabbed some arugula.
Homegrown arugula.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're trying to grow our own arugula and some spices and stuff. The animals
Yeah, we
they
don't know
pester
enough
us.
about
All right, so we're gonna plate
I
some of
don't
this
know,
crap
growing
up here.
plants. Oh, look how cute.
There we go. There we go.
In your way.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll stop grabbing my dough.
Mind your way. My food toys. And then we have the. Man, I'm surprised that those managed to get more wet, but the honeyed carrots here. No, we're not normally a cooking streamer here. We're a pretty regular home chef that streams Mario Maker that's doing a fun little cooking stream here.
Give me like one scoop.
one scoop.
Yeah.
Heidi doesn't love carrots as much as I do, but they go really nice with the tarragon. The fresh tarragon came out really, really nice on there.
Mexican tarragon.
Smells really good. Tastes really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can't get away from. Amazon's a good example. These are going to be sad. I love beef Wellington. The croissant really does work out extremely nice. It looks really nice. I'm going to cut it down the middle. I'm ready to be sad, though. Goddamn 60-day beef.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad. It looks like we got a little closer to medium well. There's not great light on that. Let me spin it around here. Little closer to medium well. Yeah, you can't see it super great in the camera here.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Looks a little doughy on the bottom, as one does.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 400. I went a little lower than the puff pastry once, and a little higher than the croissant dough once. I'll try a little bit of each though. This came out pretty nice. I don't think Heidi's even gonna want a whole one of these. So I gave her a bite of the one, and then here comes the knife. Knife isn't doing great. It could use it.
Yeah,
we're
our
pretty
knives
lazy
are
about
sad.
honing.
That one sounds like it cuts fine.
Well, I mean, we really have to work it to get through there.
You want like your little knives? Those might cut better for the.
Puff pastry is maybe cooked, moderately cooked. Yeah, I've done puff a lot of times. I've done croissant once, and I really, really liked croissant last time. But trying to do both of them side by side ended up doing a little more damage than was necessary.
Are you
That's
gonna
what I
do what
meant to
your
do.
friend suggested on a little piece of it?
What's that?
Fry?
Oh yeah, well, nah, no, we'll leave it as it is. It looks like we did the best job we could. I'm
Okay.
gonna give Heidi half of that, and then also one piece for us to talk about there. And then let's get this mess out of here.
Well,
And
I
then
want some of this one.
Oh yeah, I gave you a piece of it. Do you want a bigger piece too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cutting her another piece here.
This one's mine, right?
Yeah, that one's yours. There we go. And then we're gonna put a little bit. This is handleable. A little bit of this on there, on the potatoes. A little hot still. Yeah, knife needs sharpening. Local grocer around here, Festival, does free knife sharpening. I've just been really lazy about it. There we go. Swing it out there so you can really see it. Yeah, then let me. Yeah, that'll be good for me. I'll do half of the sad one too over here. The sad one really did get overcooked. That is honestly kind of a travesty for 60-day piece of fucking strip.
Which one?
This one.
The pastry one?
Yeah.
Well,
That is also what happens if you don't chill your meat after searing it. It makes it a lot harder to control your meat temperature. Hey, you live and you learn. I age it
yeah.
myself, so I don't have to worry too much about it. So we're gonna carry these over then to the living room, and then we'll switch the camera scene over. Yeah, yeah. Put your sad little garnishes on there. That rose is sad. Okay, grab your food and follow me.
Need
Oh,
a
can
knife.
you grab silverware too? Heidi's
Oh.
gonna grab silverware. I'll get the camera scene switched over, and then I'll eat and address. All right. I set up a couch scene and everything. Look at this, no green screen. There we go. Grab the mouse in case I need it. Here we go. Oh wait, close my legs like a lady. I actually used to There we go. I used to cross dress in high school. It wasn't a statement or anything. Bon appetit, thanks, bud. Wasn't a statement or anything at all. Other than I just thought it'd be really funny because there were a lot of rednecks up there. And it was really popular when I moved, so I thought it would be really funny. So can't see any genitals. I think we're good.
You hid them.
I hid them. Well, I'm wearing the tights too. They're men's tights. They're men's exercise tights. Yeah, so let's take a little peek here. So we're gonna start here with the potatoes.
Oh, I started with a carrot.
Well, then I'll start with the carrot. Wow. Start with the carrot. I actually ate some carrots before, but if it's not Halloween, it's okay.
Actually,
Carrots came
that's
out really
good
nice.
carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Usually carrots are good.
Yeah, they have a nice texture. They're I really like them when they still snap good, but aren't woody in texture anymore. Good God, put me down. So it came out really
Okay,
nice.
potato time.
Just tarragon and honey is really all you need. Tarragon, honey, and salt for a really nice carrot.
Did you use that like barley
Mhm.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't salt or mess with the potatoes at all. Just with a little bit of sauce in there, they're really, really nice. And you know, smashing the potatoes like that and frying them after steaming them or cooking them in the microwave is a really great way to just add a little bit of crisp texture. Hi, Pud.
It smells
I
food.
scared him with the camera. Adds a really nice, crisp little bit of texture there. And it's really nice. And it's so simple. You're really just squishing them. Yeah. Okay, Heidi's little garnishes. They're made out of canned croissant dough.
But look how nice they look.
But hey, so is the good Wellington too. I mean, it's canned croissant dough. Okay, good Wellington. No, wait, sad Wellington first. I didn't even grab a piece of the sad Wellington.
Why'd you give me like a big chunk of Wellington?
I don't
You
know.
can take this.
You have to eat that piece. That's your side Wellington
Oh, you
bites.
didn't slice one.
I'm gonna eat a piece of it with my hand, like a classy
how-
American.
Yeah, how you
I
eat
lost the
everything.
carrot. It does seem like it's barely cooked underneath. Yeah, it's a little sad. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to fry it. Wow. So when you, I mean, the main character is there of a
Mhm.
Wellington, but when you overcook a dry aged steak, there's already so little moisture in there, even wrapped in something that's gonna steam it a little bit
You could probably
and trap moisture
mute
with it.
me or
It's
not.
just, oh, the chest camera is being really grumpy. It's just a sad, sad thing.
I'm fine with it.
You're fine with that? That's what how you feel?
Yeah,
Well,
with
like
that one.
you had the other one, the one
Yeah,
that we fried quickly,
yeah, the one we fried was definitely better, but
and you
that
notice
still
how
tastes
this is
like
missing the nutty depth
Yeah.
and everything. And this is, I mean, if you were buying a steak like this in a store, 60-day dry aged porterhouse, you're probably looking at like a $100, $150 steak, depending on where you're going. We just fucking brutalized it. This is now food cringe porn. Yeah, some of the. Oh no, it seems like the croissant came out. It's just wet, but it seems like it came out okay. Wet and falling because I chopped a really thin piece off there specifically for eating. But yeah, that one
Try the other.
is
Yeah.
medium rare. Yeah, and that came out really, really super nice. The canned croissant dough is a tiny bit sweet, and it works extremely well with the savoriness of the Ducelles and the nutty, earthy tones in the steak. That's just fucking great, man. Yeah, we struggle a little bit, but I really do think that the canned croissant dough is absolutely where it's at for getting a really, really great or frozen croissant dough. I'm sure there's decent croissant dough choice out there, but for getting a really, really excellent Wellington. And the part of every Wellington that is always sad is that the bread falls apart and it won't stay stuck to it when you're trying to eat it. Oh man, that's fucking great. Yeah, it looks really nice. It came out really great. So we do have one salvageable thing here, and is really good. So I mean, the true cost to me was just the cost of the steak. You like the Halloween decor? Thanks. Yeah, we just got this little guy here. This one
Hmm.
at
This one's from
TJ
last
Maxx.
year, and it looks like it has a beanie, but it's actually a sock.
Just an old sock. That's really nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Yeah, the tarragon on those carrots, man. Did you guys see him? He yawned. Oh, I misaimed it. Pud. Mm. We're not really
No,
supposed to have shallots.
this hat came with it. And this hat we made out of one of my socks.
I'm gonna see if we can make it happen on camera for the second time ever.
What, feeding him by
Getting him
hand?
to eat out of my hand.
Look at him. He's like, no thanks.
Pud, please.
He's making such a weird face right now.
He is. Pud, why are you like this?
Look at his face. Yeah, I also like the sock hat.
Punch him. He's gonna grab it and he's gonna. Oh no! Really? Are you too good for it? Oh, has this beef been left out for a time? I do not think it smells very good. Thanks, Pud.
No, now he's eating.
Now he's eating it. Now he's eating it. Now that the camera's not pointed at him. Okay. Oh, it's also me and Hattie's anniversary. He does look offended. That's kind of his face. Yeah, this is me and Heidi's anniversary of 2 years, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep. He took it. He took it and he brought it over to the carpet to eat. There he is.
Yeah, his safe spot.
Yeah, his demeanor changed so much once we got carpet. He really loves having a piece of carpet to just live on. It's like his safe haven. Dress is pretty goddamn funny with the chest hair and the muscles. It's really goddamn funny. Turn down the Sadie a little bit. We got Eric Sadie on in the background. I just wanted some nice, something really nice. Top half doesn't look like a dress. Oh, I think that's some of that is the male shoulders getting crammed into it,
And
making
this
it look
thing
kind of
being in
like
the way.
yeah, and probably the strap. We can take the strap off.
Hey, but then what about your camera?
It's okay. I don't think they need to see my hands anymore. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we can do it like this. It's the food view. Now you can watch as the steak
Does it not
disappears.
sit up? Like,
No, no, a little. Grumpy. Yeah, that's fine. It's
not
fine.
like
There.
not like it was ever gonna be great.
Yeah. Top half doesn't look like a dress. There it is. There it is without the chest strap.
Careful.
What? I'm
Quick.
wearing tights.
It's just so terrible.
You can see my heart rate sensor there a little bit. Is this too risque for
I
Twitch?
bet my friend's like right now. She's probably like gross.
Oh yeah, they probably can see the IR and he's getting blasted by it. There's a lot of lights on in here too, just generally. But usually they'll like delay in the
Interesting.
lights.
Yeah, he's the one that like delay it in the light when you stream.
Yeah, they'll lay in the super bright lights. Now go grab something to eat. It's pretty late for you over there, right, Gabby? Like, what, 3 a.m. probably? 2 a.m.? Pretty late. So now you need what Americans call the midnight snack. 2 a.m., yeah. Yeah. What you do is you sneak over to the fridge. What am I doing? I'm just going to talk with my mouth full. I don't care. This is not a fucking etiquette stream. Oh, you didn't eat dinner tonight? That's sad, bud. You go to the Olive at 2 in the morning, and you go to the fridge at 2 in the morning, you eat a bunch of olives and a bunch of pieces of cheese, and then the next day you say, I'm sticking to Weight Watchers. I don't know why I'm not losing any weight.
What about that today? Goes to pass time. This is how people game.
Yep. Yeah, don't eat when you're bored. I've been seeing a lot of news articles about intuitive eating, and then I'll look it up because I don't want to click on it because I don't want Google to think I'm way into intuitive eating. So I'll look it up, and it's just like, eat whatever you want when you're hungry. And I was just like, what are you doing? This is not a diet. This is embrace being horrible. And you should like who you are. You should accept who you are. And it can be really hard for some people to lose weight, and some people, you can be healthy and average weight. But put whatever you want in your body when you want it is a really weird diet concept. Yeah, midnight snack doesn't count. No, it's healthy though. It's green. It's a salad. Yeah, you just put 2 cups of dressing on there, bud. I'm gonna have another bite of the sad one. Even at medium rare, as I start to close into the more medium edges on the outside of the really nice Wellington.
Tomatoes.
Oh yeah, I forgot tomatoes. Yeah, go grab yourself some. Put some salt
You
on
don't
them.
want them?
Nah, I'm not gonna eat them. I'll put them in something tomorrow if there's leftovers. You do start to lose some of the character of the dry aged steak. So although I was making fun of it and saying that some high cuisine person might give me some shit or be like, why would you waste a 60-day steak on a beef Wellington? I do think that some of the character of the Wellington, some of the things that make the flavor unique fade into the background. But I also don't think it's a wasteful use for it, especially if you're dry aging your own meat. The overcooked one, I would say going past medium though, you're destroying it. You're absolutely destroying it, and you might as well go and eat your shoe, like the dipshit you are, who doesn't eat steaks rare or medium rare. Those are the acceptable steaks: rare, medium
you're gonna
rare,
go eat your shoe?
and just eat your shoe. Yeah, we made a mistake. I'm still gonna eat it.
Oh.
But I'm acknowledging the mistake. I'm not saying this is how I want to eat steak.
I see.
Yeah. If you really pay attention for it, you can taste some of the nuttiness in the medium one, but it's faded so far into the background, and although it's still really soft, it doesn't feel anywhere near as tender once it gets this cooked. We can't even see what I'm doing. What a bad cinematographer. You eat rare too? Yeah.
I actually might go back for more carrots.
That is literally the first time she's ever said that in her fucking life.
Because carrots are gross usually.
Well, maybe we should eat more whole carrot and less baby carrot. Maybe you like the whole carrot more. You also have a really deep love of tarragon, though, so maybe it's just tarragon.
Maybe and honey.
Tarragon and honey.
Hello.
Bud's a good boy. He looks really calm. That carrots are really nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here in a little bit. What's he doing? Is he? Oh, he's a little loaf.
Getting there.
He's getting there. I think we'll wrap up after this. Rare is called Sagnant. Sainant? I don't know how to say that. I don't know anywhere near enough French to even pretend to know how to say it. Sagnant? Saignon. Saignon. Honey the bunny. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that one. That Gabby drew that emote there. And then we made it into a GIF, and then I made it my fourth because we got a lot of gift subs last week when we did crowd control. I made it my
Wow,
He is. Look how long he is. He does this. He's trying to show you guys that he's the longest because he's jealous of his 18-pound brother. He's pretty warm, yeah. It's pretty goddamn warm in here. The air conditioner is going as hard as it can. But it just sometimes it has trouble keeping up with how hot the kitchen gets from cooking. But yeah, he's pretty warm. You guys didn't see it, but I just tried to cut the steak with the knife upside down.
I was almost there.
You were almost there. Yeah, we'll wrap this up. I'm not planning to do a stream tomorrow at all, but next Saturday, Gabby drew that one too, the hot pipe garbage. You use them upside down a lot. On purpose?
Probably not.
Next week we'll be returning to our regular, hard to tell with butter knives. Yeah, they probably cut about as good upside down half the time too. Next week we'll be doing our regular schedule again, back at 8 p.m. CST. Oh yeah, Gabby drew the Frog Mario too there. Yeah, opposite Frog Mario. And then next Saturday, we are going to be doing a stream. We're going to be doing a long stream, so we're going to start pretty early, and we're going to be running endless normal until it's done, and then we're going to do a giveaway for all active subs. So, Gabby, that's what all those extra subs will count for. They'll still go for something. We did 4 already, the next sub goal. If you guys keep hitting it this hard, we're going to be doing Saturday streams forever. Well, Gabby, you suggested hot tub, fully clothed hot tub, and then we were thinking maybe gaming stuff too. That'd be pretty fun. Fully clothed hot tub ASMR stream. We tested the mobile streaming equipment with my laptop, and that all worked pretty good. Over the last couple of days of vacation.
Zoom on this camera.
I'm not sure.
Look at his face.
Try pinch to zoom. Yeah, you can. I didn't know it could do that. Hot tub in a diving suit or ski suit. Ski suit seems really tough. Diving suit would be okay. I don't have a diving suit, but a wetsuit or a dry suit would be nice for kayaking anyhow, especially if I got like a dry suit for kayaking in the winter. It's on my list, but it's also expensive. I did choose the kind of the edgemost porterhouse for this. I wanted to use kind of the cheapest pieces, the least great pieces to cook as a steak, and you can kind of see here in this one that we have, rather than marbling, we just have
Why are we so bad at this?
A relatively gristly bit. And there's been a lot of that I've just kind of been plowing through, but especially with the dry aged one, none of the gristly bits are really like hurting me to eat. It's not. I
No,
wouldn't say it's tough or cartilagey. It's just large fat veins that aren't high quality marbling. It's just fatty.
what I
It's still
made.
pretty nice.
Made this.
Mm. A lot of character stays in the fat too. That's why I didn't trim all of it off. And usually I'm a pretty big advocate for trimming the fat or I won't eat it. But for something like this, I'll trim it. But I left a little bit on there. A lot of the character of dry aged beef definitely seems to live in the fat. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, that was really good. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys.
Yeah,
And we'll be back next week.
I won't.
You will. We're gonna make you wear the headphone.
No, remember, I'm not gonna be home
All week you're gone?
all weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we'll be doing stuff. Yeah. Maybe you'll come over and put on the headphones and you can do your peanut gallery thing now that you're a
on
part of
Wednesdays.
this. No.
I'm leaving right after.
No. You know, the headphones, they're not perfect, but this would be a pretty good way for us to do closed streaming because Heidi does not do great with the microphone interface. But this works.
I mean, we haven't tried that one though.
We did.
Oh, for like a second.
Oh. Yeah, fun times. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. This is the dress. Thanks for subbing. You know, like, comment, and subscribe. Whatever.
Drink
Hit
some
the bell.
water.
Ooh, I will. I will drink some water before we close it up. I'm really happy all the batteries lasted the whole time too. Everything that we set up for this really just kind of fell together and worked perfect.
Can I aim the camera at you?
What's that?
Can I aim the camera at you?
Yeah, that's fine. Here we go. Hang on.
Wow.
I curtsied while I drank water. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Are you guys happy? Does that fulfill you? Is that what you came for? Did this also count as an eating ASMR? Hang on. Hang on. We can make this happen. Hang on.
Oh
Your subwoofer.
no.
Your subwoofer is here. Is it not picking up the whispering?
Okay, rate the meal.
I'm always good. It's like a 9 out of 10. Everything was good. We messed up one of the Wellingtons, but because we had two of them, I don't have to feel
Yeah.
too bad about the messed up one.
All the sides were good.
Yep. Yeah, the sides all came out really nice.
Carrots are like, yeah, good.
This wasn't a good experiment directly comparing a puff pastry Wellington to a croissant dough Wellington because we should have done different
It's
cooks.
alright.
We should have done the oven twice, but it's fine. I don't care if you pointed at me. If we had done two cooks for the Wellington, we would have been able to compare them side by side, but that also would have taken a lot longer and one would have rested too long and it's tough. So we didn't get to do what I wanted to do, which was see how a really nice puff pastry Wellington compared to a really nice croissant dough Wellington. But I'm still really happy with it. We'll have to do it again at some point. I don't know if Cooking Stream is the pivot, but it's a lot of fun. I do like cooking. It'd be fun to do once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Okay.
Just want to kiss on camera?
No, geez, don't kiss me.
I just want to make her really uncomfortable. Thanks a lot for watching. Next time, cook corn. If I get 50 gift subs in the next 50 seconds, I'll cook corn right now.
Stop, don't.
Do. We don't even have any corn. It would be frozen corn, so you'd be sad. I guess we could drive. I could make you drive to get corn.
That's not happening.
It's too late. It's gone. The window's closed.
Everybody don't listen. Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday, regular scheduled time. Not spending more money than you. You spent enough. You got to watch me gag on oil. Oh, we'll have to go back and clip that too. That was pretty funny. That was my first on-stream gag. I would have thought that would be the real Starlight or one of those really bad level creators who won't leave me alone. But no, it was an oil shot. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys have a good weekend. I am out of here.